Hello there, folks. This hopefully short video is going to explain or help explain, I hope, how to get some math put into your documents. It's not very hard to include some nice equations into your document, but it does take a little bit of practice. I'm going to show you three different programs. Google Docs is what I got in front of me here, but I'm also going to show you WordPerfect and OpenOffice as well. Very quickly. So usually the steps are very similar. Insert an equation, and then you start wherever the little symbols are, whatever you want, you start typing. So for instance, if I wanted some subscripts, so T sub, and I just use my cursor keys to get into the subscript there, equals, and then let's say we wanted a fraction, 1 over 2, and then I wanted a square root of something. I'm just making this up, doesn't matter. And then underneath here, let's say I wanted another subscript. It doesn't matter. There's all sorts of things you can do in all these math editors. T sub n minus 1. There's an equation, and then at least Google Docs treats this as a character, so I could type right next to it. This is treated like a character. And so if I pressed enter, it'll go on the next line. I can type beside it if I'd like. Okay, dandy. Let's try what's going to be next here. Let's try OpenOffice. Now OpenOffice is quite like Microsoft Word, and so it behaves the very same way. So it's insert and then object formula. Now that might not be quite the same as Word, but anyway, insert a formula, and then it gives you this sort of little thing here. And there's actually at least in OpenOffice, there's a kind of a style that you got to get used to. So it's almost got its own little language. The underscore is a subscript. To get a space, you need to use those little symbols. The word over actually gives you the fraction. And then if you're not sure, you can always just Google some help here. Anytime I need to put, if I wanted to put a 1 over 2x or something like that, and I wanted the 2 to be in the bottom, I'd have to use these curly brackets that don't actually show up. And then I'm going to put T subscript n minus 1, and notice how I used curly brackets to show that that's there. So this is OpenOffice, and there's other ones that have this kind of language about the equation editor. Some are click and type, like in Google Docs, and I think if I could find WordPerfect will be our third example. Well, maybe hang on while that's loading. In here, I want to show you. I think this treats the equation is like a paragraph, I believe, where I could type next to it. There, let's see. No, this is a character as well. So same thing as Google Docs. If it was a larger one, I could change how it was behaved. Anytime you want to change any of the formatting, usually you just right-click, of course, and there's the anchor. It's treated as a character. Wrap is how the text looks around it. If you don't want text to be next to it, you would change the wrap. All right, now where's WordPerfect? There's Google Docs. There's WordPerfect. So WordPerfect, insert equation, and it is more like the Google Docs, where we can see quite an elaborate equation editor here. So if I wanted subscripts, the subscripts are right there. Notice that it's just the subscript itself. I need to actually put in the text first, equals, and then there's the fraction one. And there's just little boxes, square root of t, and I can actually, in WordPerfect, I can actually do my typing first and then apply the formatting. And there, you've got it. There's WordPerfect, and this right now, I think, let's see if this is a character or not. The equation is here. So is this a character or is it a? So it is a character. I just right clicked on that, and then I could change it to a paragraph if I wanted to format it differently. And you can experiment. Almost anything you want to see happen as far as math is concerned can using pretty much any word processing document that you have.